Something extraordinary has just entered our solar system. Something unlike anything we have ever recorded before. It moves faster than any comet, asteroid, or spacecraft humanity has tracked, and its behavior has left scientists scratching their heads. This mysterious object is racing through space at a staggering 200,000 kilometers per hour. To put that into perspective, that's fast enough to travel from Earth to the Moon in less than 2 hours. Its speed is unmatched. Its path is unpredictable. And strangest of all, there are signs that it may be generating its own light. For centuries, humanity has looked up at the stars and wondered if something, or someone, out there might one day come close. Now, whispers among scientists suggest we may be facing that very possibility. Some have dared to ask, what if this object isn't natural? What if it's artificial, perhaps even a probe sent by an alien civilization? The object has been named 3I, Atlas, making it the third confirmed interstellar visitor ever discovered. Its name may sound unassuming, but its significance could be monumental. When astronomers first detected it on July 1, 2025, it appeared as nothing more than a faint blur, a small smudge of light moving against the backdrop of distant stars. At first glance, it looked like just another comet wandering into our planetary neighborhood, one of the countless icy relics that occasionally drift past our sun. But within weeks, that idea was completely shattered. 3I, Atlas was spotted by the Asteroid Terrestrial Impact Last Alert System, ATLAS, a network of telescopes in Hawaii and Chile. Its mission is simple yet vital: scan the skies for objects that could pose a threat to Earth. Think of it as our planet's early warning system, watching for cosmic bullets that might one day come our way. But this time, Atlas didn't just alert us to a potential hazard, it revealed something far more extraordinary. The first clue came from its orbit. Astronomers calculated its orbital eccentricity, a measure of how stretched its path around the Sun is compared to a perfect circle. For Earth, the eccentricity is very low, almost circular. Comets, on the other hand, can have much more elongated orbits, but they remain bound to the Sun. Not Atlas. Its eccentricity wasn't just slightly above 1, it was far beyond, proving that this object isn't orbiting the Sun at all. Instead, it's an interstellar traveler, passing through our solar system from somewhere far beyond. To understand how rare this is, consider that before Atlas, only 2 interstellar objects were ever confirmed. In 2017, the world met Oumuamua, a strangely elongated object that accelerated unexpectedly as it left the solar system. Then, in 2019, came Comet Borisov, the first interstellar comet ever observed, carrying pristine ices and dust from another star system. Both discoveries shook astronomy to its core. Each seemed like a once-in-a-generation find. And yet now, in 2025, we're witnessing a third. But Atlas is not just another interstellar visitor. It's moving far faster than either Oumuamua or Borisov, making it harder to track and nearly impossible to intercept. Its behavior is unlike any known comet or asteroid. Its coma, the hazy halo of gas and dust that typically surrounds a comet, behaves strangely. Spectroscopic studies reveal unusual compounds, some rarely seen in comets at all. And then there's the light. Here's where Atlas becomes truly baffling. Normally, cosmic objects shine by reflecting sunlight or by outgassing, when volatile ices turn into gas and create reflective plumes. But Atlas doesn't follow this rulebook. Using the Hubble Space Telescope, astronomers noticed that its brightness didn't match its estimated size. If Atlas is really 20 kilometers across, comparable to Mount Everest, its light should have been relatively smooth and predictable. Instead, it shows sudden spikes, irregular peaks, and sharp shifts. Almost as if it is glowing from within. If that's true, then Atlas might actually be much smaller, perhaps just a few hundred meters across, yet still shining with remarkable intensity. Natural explanations have been put forward. Could it be violent outgassing? Could radioactive elements inside be keeping it warm? Could some exotic chemistry explain the glow? So far, none of these theories fully hold up. Outgassing explains part of the light, but not all. Radioactivity and thermal heat should have dissipated after millions of years in deep space. The numbers don't fit. That's why some astronomers, though cautious, have suggested a more radical idea. What if the glow is artificial illumination? Imagine a spacecraft built to cross interstellar space, powered by lights to navigate or signal. Unlike Oumuamua, where some theorized it might have been a thin light sail pushed by starlight, Atlas's glow appears steady, as if deliberately powered. Calculations suggest it would take nearly 10 gigawatts of energy to sustain such brightness, the equivalent of powering 8 million homes at once. Could such a thing exist naturally? Or is it evidence of something more? Adding to the mystery is its trajectory. Atlas moves on a retrograde orbit, opposite the direction of the planets. Retrograde motion isn't unheard of for comets, but here's the kicker. Its orbital plane is inclined just 5 degrees from the ecliptic, the flat disk where most planets orbit. The odds of an interstellar object aligning this closely are about 0.2%, practically impossible by chance. And its path through the solar system raises eyebrows even higher. It will pass close to Mars, then swing near the Sun, and later cross Jupiter's orbit. To some, this looks eerily like a series of gravitational slingshots, the very technique we use for spacecraft like Voyager to gain speed and change course. If Atlas is navigating deliberately, then someone, or something, chose this path. That raises the ultimate question. What is its purpose? Could Atlas be a probe, surveying planetary systems it encounters? Could it be mapping atmospheres, magnetic fields, or even searching for signs of life? Or could it be a relic of a long-extinct civilization, still glowing with a power source that refuses to die out? Of course, not all scientists agree. Many caution against jumping to extraordinary conclusions. They point out that nature is often stranger than fiction, and that anomalies don't necessarily mean artificial design. Rare alignments happen. Outgassing can be chaotic. And light curves are notoriously tricky to interpret. Yet even skeptics admit, Atlas doesn't fit neatly into any existing category. The debate is fierce, and it's as much human drama as it is science. On one side are researchers who argue for patience and natural explanations. On the other are bold voices suggesting we may be staring at evidence of interstellar technology. Both camps know that the stakes couldn't be higher. And the clock is ticking. This October, Atlas will make a series of close approaches. On its way inward, it will pass just 29 million kilometers from Mars, close enough for detailed imaging. On October 29, it reaches perihelion, its closest point to the Sun, where intense heat may trigger even stranger activity. Unfortunately, Earth won't be able to see it then, hidden by the Sun's glare. But weeks later, it will swing by Earth at a safe distance, close enough for some of the most powerful observations ever made of an interstellar visitor. This time, we're ready. The James Webb Space Telescope, the newly operational Vera Rubin Observatory, and ground-based facilities across the globe are preparing to watch Atlas in unprecedented detail. Every photon of light, every spectrum, every shift in brightness will be recorded. If Atlas is natural, it could reveal secrets about how other star systems formed. If it's artificial, then it would be the most profound discovery in human history. Because for the first time, we might have the chance to tell the difference between frozen debris from another star system and something deliberately constructed. Between nature and technology. Whatever the outcome, Atlas is already reshaping our understanding of the cosmos. Just like Oumuamua and Borisov before it, it forces us to ask difficult questions. Could our galaxy be filled with countless interstellar travelers? How often do they pass by unnoticed? And, perhaps most haunting of all, are some of them more than they appear? This is not just science. It's philosophy. It's a story about our place in the universe. Humanity once believed Earth was the center of everything. Then we learned we were just one planet among many. Then we discovered our star was just one among billions. And now, with Atlas, we are forced to ask, are we being watched by travelers from beyond? As Atlas makes its way past the Sun and out toward the edges of our solar system, the mystery will deepen. And with every observation, we come closer to an answer. Will it reveal itself as a natural wonder, or the first sign that we are not alone? For now, all we can do is watch, measure, and keep our minds open. Because this is not just another comet. This is a messenger from the stars. And its story could change everything we know about the universe. Stay with us here on our channel as we follow Atlas's journey, bringing you every update, every discovery, and every twist in this cosmic mystery. The universe is full of surprises, and 3i Atlas may just be the biggest one yet.